Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be filming my 2-week post-op operation review from my spinal cord stimulator implant. I did go to my doctor yesterday. Yesterday was my 2-week mark. What happened yesterday at my 2-week appointment was they removed the staples on my back on my 2 incisions, and I met with Ryan, my representative for the spinal cord stimulator. He programmed 5 programs into my device, which gives me the option to stimulate my spine 5 different ways, the best way that suits me throughout the day, and I can switch up those programs using this nifty device that I spoke to you guys about on my last video. So now that we are 2 weeks out from my surgery, I am a little bit more mobile than I was a week ago. However, I still have a lot of pain in my upper back, which is where they placed the paddle on my spine, where the leads went into my spine. And when I spoke to my surgeon, the reason why I am now in more pain in my upper back than in my lower back, where my pain was, where I had my chronic pain, first of all, was because, now let me remind you, I had no pain in my upper back whatsoever before the surgery. The reason why my upper back is in so much pain is because where the leads were placed, which is in my upper back, they actually had to carve out a small piece of my upper back where my spine is to place the paddle. The paddle is the part of the leads that sends the stimulation down my spine. That part had to be implanted on my spine for that process to happen. So where they carved out a piece of my spine, that part has not healed yet. So that's why I'm still feeling weakness in my upper back, and that's why I'm still partially immobile for my upper back. That still takes now we're at the 2-week mark. That still takes apparently 4 weeks for me to be fully mobile. It has been 2 weeks from my operation and I am still off of work. They gave me an additional week. They suggested that I take another 2 weeks off from work, but I don't think that I'm able to do that. So I am taking another week off from work, which that would make it 3 weeks off total from work. And they suspect that in 4 weeks I should be at full mobility. I may have to take some physical therapy afterwards just to get those muscles back to their normal mobility. But we will see after the 4 weeks. After the 2 weeks, I started to try to do my normal routine, and I noticed that after 3 hours, 2.5 hours, I'm completely tired and in so much pain that I have to sit down and just rest my back flat on like a couch or a comfortable cushiony seat. So I would say after 3 hours max, I'm just pooped. I'm just so exhausted. So 3 hours, in increments of 3 hours, I can't do anything. So slowly but surely, I'm starting to get back into my normal routine. I've been avoiding just sitting down, because if I just sit down for most of the day, I'll never know what I'm capable of doing through the day. So I'm slowly but surely starting to do small things, like walking around, cleaning up here and there, and then I take breaks for like 2 hours, and then I get up and do a couple more things for a couple more hours. Then I'm tired again, and then I do it again. And so it's just a constant battle of doing a little bit here and there and then sitting for a couple hours. But I'm starting to get back in the motion of doing stuff. So it's just a slow, very, very slow recovery process. As far as the device being turned on, I am really excited because I do feel the same exact relief that I felt during the trial, which happened a month ago. The control is pretty nifty. It's just something else that I have to carry around with me in my purse. So that's just something that I have to deal with now. Not a big deal. I just get to turn it up when my pain kicks in, and then at nighttime I get to turn it down because I'm laying down, I'm laying flat. my pain isn't as strong as it is. Like I said, the pain that I have now is mostly in my upper back, which is not meant to be where the device is supposed to cover my pain. That's just part of the healing process of my surgical incisions. So that is just going to take some time. I am going to shoot a video later on, probably a final video in a couple more weeks, if not in 6 weeks, as my final video of the whole process, just to finalize the operation and see where I'm at then. But as for now, everything seems to be going well. My incisions healed up great according to my doctor. They still look really gnarly because they are dry, but as far as the healing process, I had no infection. The staples at the end of the week and a half were starting to bother me and itch me just because they were really dry, and the metal back there was just hard to sleep with. But other than that, it was fine. I got my staples removed yesterday, and everything turned out fine overall. Aside from the scarring, which is horrible. If you guys have any suggestions of how to get rid of scars or how to heal them faster, please let me know down in the description box. I would really love to try anything. My doctor suggested rosebud oil, I believe is what he said. But if you guys know of anything, I would really love to take your suggestions in mind and in consideration for this, because no one likes scars, you know, especially back there. It just looks bad. I know it'll get better, but right now it just looks so ugly. But anyways, that's pretty much it for me. I'm sorry if I was kind of all over the place for this video. Like I said, I will probably film a final video after my next doctor's appointment, which will be in 6 weeks from now. Hopefully by then my upper back will be healed and I will be fully recovered. So I will see you guys in my next video. I will be filming a tutorial on this makeup look and I will be back to normal, yay, here shortly. So I will see you guys then. Bye.